Hi, my name's EJ, and I'm addicted. Um, it started a few months ago. I 100%ed Animal Well, and after that, my friend was like, "Hey, you should put it on your completionist showcase." And I said, "Oh, what's that?" Shouldn't have asked that. Should not have asked that. So I go to Steam. I go get me a completionist showcase, and I get to put my Animal Well on display for everyone to see how big of a fan I am of Animal Well. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Because then I was looking at it and I was like, Animal Well looks lonely. I need more games. So I looked through my library. I looked at the Stick of Truth. I was like, oh, that's a good game. I should complete it. Shouldn't have done that, man. Because now I can't stop. I need to have all the series. If you think of a game, I looked at Getting Over It. It's gotten so bad. I looked at Getting Over and thought, I'm going to go up that mountain 50 times. It took me hours. It took me like 30 hours to do this. I'm never getting that back. Why? Why?
But where did such a lovely hobby come from anyway? Well, back in 1990, with the release of Super Mario World, players began to beat the game and said,
That's it?
and promptly spent hours scrounging around the game for the rest of the 96 hidden exits. And honestly, props to them. They were doing this back in the 90s, and you have to think about this. Their lack of internet, they were doing this all by themselves. Like, the most they had was the Nintendo hotline. But honestly, it doesn't even seem like it's that worth it to 100% the game. For finding the 72 normal exits and 24 secret ones, all you get is a star on the file selection screen, and that kind of sucks. Nintendo probably should have thought of something better, but, they didn't, of course. The one redeeming factor about it, though, is that after you completed the special zone along with that, you would actually get 2 extra things. The Overworld map would change. It would change to, like, an autumn theme. It was very nice. I really liked that. And along with that, enemies' sprites would change, like Koopa. Its like shell turned into like a Mario head, and I really think that's unique. I really like that. It's pretty cute. Other than that, you probably get like bragging rights, I guess. No one can ever like make fun of you. Like if I'm making fun of you and you just pull out the 100% Super Mario World file, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm embarrassed because now I'm like, oh, okay, you're better than me. I'll never be that good. Okay, whatever. So I guess I might as well just end it there. Along with that, though, you have Super Mario 64 being evolutionary as always, really pioneering the collectathon game style for 3D platformers, where you define the 120 power stars hidden throughout. And honestly, I loved this game as a kid. I loved being able to go, and each time I replay a level, I was probably finding a new star somewhere, and it was really a great time killer. I love this game. I never played the original on the N64, but I did play the DS remake. This game and New Super Mario Bros. For the DS were my 2 first games to really go and sit down and try to beat them when I was younger. Usually I would just play my older siblings' save file, but this was mine and I loved it.
So this is the game that ruined my life, right? I mean, I guess, but technically I'm talking about the N64 one, really. You know what? Whatever. It's close enough, right? Yeah, but no, not really. Screw this. I'm going back to Yoshi's Cookie. Well, let's keep this ball rolling and move along to the next topic.
Now to move forward to E3 2005, Microsoft announces Blitz League for the Xbox. Oh, and I guess this thing too. And boy, were they nailing it with the Xbox 360, like with the Universal Media Remote, but more importantly with the new addition of achievements. Microsoft was actually the first to implement a full-blown achievement system, and boy did it work! Everyone was climbing for a higher gamer score. It was like the Wild West in that bitch! Like, there are full-ass videos with tips on getting more gamer score. This shit must have been like Coke or something because people couldn't get enough of it. But you know what? What was my first experience with the Xbox achievements?
Well, thanks for asking. Minecraft Legacy Edition was my first introduction to the Xbox achievements, and it just so happens I have my copy right here. So let's take a peek-see, huh? Who in the hell keeps replacing my copy of Minecraft with Shadow the Hedgehog? Give me one damn second. Well, since no one wants to fess up, I guess I'll keep doing this then. Where was I? Achievements. What was my first Minecraft achievement? I think taking inventory or something, or maybe it was Inception. Who knows? You know what? I can't do this. It's been too much, okay? Shadow the Hedgehog? Really? Fuck Shadow the Hedgehog. Fuck saying damn. And fuck guns. Trophies.
Over a year and a half after the initial release of the PlayStation 3, Sony finally brought out their competitor to the Xbox's achievements in the form of trophies. Then they took them down, but then they put them back up.
Now that's what I'm talking about, man.
But once they got everything running smoothly, they were in business. Both companies garnered great success with achievements and trophies alike, bringing more replayability to games, but along with that, a competitive drive between players to see who can master more games, like Magus or Mega Man Ultimate Showdown. But by 2010, all the major game companies had some sort of achievement system. Well, almost all of them, you quirky little bastards. But there was one more platform that had an achievement system of their own.
Now to talk about the Completionist Showcase. You know, I talked about it at the beginning a little bit, but it all really started with Animal Well, right? I 100%ed it, and, you know, being the biggest Animal Well fan I am, I had to show it off. I had to have people see how much a fan I am of Animal Well. It's not my fault. I fell down this slope. I can't help that. I spent all this money just buying more games now because I'll play a different game. And I'll play like Stick of Truth. I 100% it. I can't help it. It has to go on my showcase. Well, you know what happens then? I have to start spending money on Fresh Your Butthole, Snow Day. Because I have to have the whole series 100% and then to be on my showcase. Because if I don't have the whole series, then what's the point? You know what? Come here. Look at this. I spent money on South Park Snow Day, knowing damn well how bad it is. That's how bad this problem has gotten. Or look, getting over it. I 100% getting over it. That's like spending $7.99 to get your balls willingly cut off. I love a good deal. Here you go. And then we got Elden Ring here, and Jesus Christ, F Millennia. That is like hell on earth. When I die, that's what I imagine my state of hell to be. Death upon death, hour upon hour. Every time you get close to beating her, then... Damn it! Jesus Christ! Upside, I got to redecorate. Downside, I have court-mandated anger management now.
Aside from that, there's the huge backlog of games I just haven't felt like playing. And that's not even counting the Switch games I have. Honestly, it's gotten pretty bad, cause how am I gonna 100% these, let alone play through all of them?
When I can't even make the time to finish Garfield Kart Furious Racing. You see the dilemma here? Too many games, too
too little man.
And we all have that one game that haunts us at night.
I haven't slept in weeks.
It's just every time I close my eyes at night, I see the angel of my nightmares.
And so what if it just so happens to be a horror game from 2013? I don't judge you for your issues.
I mean, Outlast is a good game, really, but after dying hundreds of times to that fat bastard, I just couldn't finish it right then. But I knew I had to finish it eventually because I had already spent hours playing through the main story on insane mode just for the lunatic achievement, and I didn't want those precious hours to go to waste. So I had the perfect idea.
Every time I want to admire my pride and joy, right below it, I put Outlast as my favorite game to mentally persuade myself into getting the rest of the achievements. I can't do it! I can't do it anymore! I don't want to play games! I hate games! I hate Outlast! You know what? I'm done! I'm deleting it!
Alright, let me... Wait, where is... Let me find it right here? No, that's Spider-Man. Where is it? I swear I just saw the O's, really. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, no, that's the second one. There we go, and how do I delete this thing? Huh. Give me 1 sec. Alright, after some internet browsing, I figured it out. Okay, let's see. Manage, install, yeah. And there we go.
Whew! I feel amazing! Oh my god, that must have been it! It must have been like some ghost, unfinished business shit. Now that I've deleted Outlast, I don't even have the urge to play video games anymore. But, you know, I don't even regret collecting because that eBay listing is about to go crazy.